For the past decade, the hardest segment of the workforce for employers to staff with skilled talent hasn't been registered nurses, engineers, or web developers. It's been skilled trades, the welders, the electricians, the machinists, the people that are so prevalent in manufacturing and infrastructure.
I don't know how we got here, but I think I know why we got here. I think it all started with probably a couple generations ago when parents, moms and dads, were coming home from work and looking at their children and saying, you know what, I want a better life for my kids. I don't want them to have to work as an auto mechanic and have a sore back and greasy hands every day. So send the kids to college. And that's been a really big push for decades.
We got more work than we can do. We just don't have the people that can do it. Probably for at least 20 years, maybe longer. Schools, high schools and things like that have pushed people and directed people toward college education. Now you still have the demand, you don't have the supply.
The decline of skilled trades affects everyone, from consumers to large-scale companies. Without this foundational workforce of the nation, key infrastructure needs are tightly pressed. A healthy skilled trade workforce made up of people of all kinds provides a backbone to the American dream, one where your labor can build you towards a sustainable career, where your wages rise over the years, and where you don't need a 4-year degree to be successful.
I would say definitely consider the different types of trades, the different options you have available. Maybe do some research on the ones you're interested in, get more information about it, and try to find something that interests you. The base, the training, the kind of foundation that you start with is very important in a skilled trade. And if you get that right, you can really make it, you can really go far.
Well, I think there's a perception about millennials that they're lazy, they're not smart, they don't want to work, and that's not what I see. I see a lot of young people come through here. They're highly motivated, they're really smart, they really want to do something different.
IES Residential is changing the face of the electrical industry one employee at a time. As one of the nation's largest residential electrical contractors, IES is your one-stop recourse for all the systems that power your home life.
Here at IES Residential, we decided to take it to a different level. We created our own education center and our own program. So we bring a student in and we give them examples that we know that they're going to be faced with. So they learn in the classroom as opposed to learning on the job. A lot of companies, they're looking to get a job done. We don't commit in an employee for a project. We use a term around here, it's called, we hire them to retire them. We hope that you spend the next 20, 30 years working with IES Residential.
If you look around IES, you see so many employees that have been here 20 plus years. When you look at someone that puts so much time and effort and money into making sure their employees are safe and learn safety, it really shows that they're invested fully in their employees and want to make sure they have the employees' best interest in mind, really. And when they're willing to make that investment, I think it really shows a lot.
IES Residential Electrical is providing education as a stair-step system with hands-on training. With a commitment to unparalleled excellence, IES is leading the way as a provider for electrical skilled trade.
One thing we can all be sure of is the electrical industry is not slowing down. The thing that we also have to keep in mind is it's constantly changing. So whether it's through solar, whether it's through low voltage, smart housing, it's always changing, which is one of the things we love about our industry. It's never boring.
We're never quite where we want to be. We're never quite finished. We think we have a really great program, but we think it can be a greater program because we're always looking to improve. After every class, after everything we do, we'll always go back and look, what could I have done better? What can I do to make it better for them to learn? We're never done. We're never satisfied with standing still.
Once you've got the basis of learning how to learn and learning how to pursue the knowledge that you need and learning how to stay ahead of the curve as far as new technology and new concepts and new ideas go, then you'll do really well. If you continue to try to better yourself, then you're always going to do great in any industry you're in, not even just electrical.
There's one quote that I love that's been shared, and that's from Jeff Gandel. He goes, you don't come in and meet IES Residential. You have to experience IES Residential. Anybody who's looking for that next step, you're finishing high school or you're in between jobs and you're looking at what career you're going for, don't limit any of your options. If college is best for you, go to college. If trade school's it, do that. But just don't limit it. Remember, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Thank you very much.
To learn more, contact us today.